Hello guys, peace of Christ with everyone. Uh, the video I will show you today, actually, it's not about a woman showing her legs and she is a Muslim woman. This is not the topic. The topic is the Quran says that Allah is going to show his leg. And because his leg is extremely sexy, people will not be able even to bow down. Like their back will be frozen. Like something will happen to their body. They will be shocked from the beauty of the sexy legs of Allah. So in the following video, we are trying to ask Muslims to find out what Muslims know or knew about their God. Do Muslims even know who is Allah? I will show you in a very easy way that the Muslims, they have no idea who is their God, and all what they know, he is a God who have sexy legs. You know the song, His Sexy Lady, Okay. Allah, he have sexy legs. And he have hands, he have eyes, he have parts. He have parts like a car. And he is God. Now, how he look like exactly? They don't know. All what they know, he have parts. I don't know what. Like this woman, Allah, for sure, his legs is a lot more beauty according to the Quran. Now, let us see how the Muslims explain that to us and why Allah, he have sexy legs according to the Muslims' explanation. Let us go. I do not care what the room think. English is not my first language. I'm asking you what shin mean. Explain to me. Honestly, I don't know. I'm asking you. What shin mean? Your mic. I want to hear it from him, guys.
Okay, I don't know. All I know is that God says he's gonna reveal his shin, but I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what it.
But this is mean that your God have legs. Is that correct? Right? Your mic?
1 second. When God also says in the Quran in many other places that he sees things. This doesn't mean that he's got eyes. He also says that God says,
Sir, he will show physical shin. This is what you said. It's a physical thing. It's something physical. Correct? Is it a physical shin or a spiritual one? If it's a spiritual, explain to me. If it's a physical, explain to me. Your mind.
I think you should be fair and try and let me explain myself instead of giving me 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. I think you should be fair for a moment. Okay? Look, I don't know what the description of God is, and neither does anyone, okay? But God has described us that it is a shin, but we don't know what type of a shin this is, okay? Let me get to my second question, and my second question...
No, before we finish the first one, we have to go and finish it. He will show his shin. It's a physical shin or it's a spiritual? I'm not asking you how it's look like. Is it a physical thing or no? And what shin mean? Until now, you did not answer me. You keep repeating, he will show his shin. His shin. What shin? What do you mean? So, it's a physical, and what shin mean? Your mind.
Okay, I don't have the authority to say what exactly that is, okay? Can I please move on to my second thing?
You have no authority to tell me what shin mean? You just answer me. You just told me he will show his shin. What shin mean? Your mic.
Like I said, it's only a description, okay? And that's all I know.
When you say to me he will show his shin, do you know what does that mean or you don't know?
Like, are you saying words without without knowing what they mean even? Will be very funny. What shin mean? Your mic.
Shin is a part of God, and that's all I can tell you.
Shin in English is part of God. So if we open the English dictionary for you as an Englishman who speak English, shin mean part of God? Huh? So are you saying that your God have parts? And shin is one of those parts. Why? He's a car? Like your God is a Honda? Suzuki? What do you mean this is the part of God? Your God have parts. And he will show one of his parts? Is that a private part? I hope not. Well, if it's not a private part, tell me what shin mean. What your God Allah will show as part from his body, your mind.
You know, shins, legs, if he's got... But the thing is, we don't know how they are. Okay? It's only a description. Okay? Because no one has seen God, and I think that you should get over it. Okay? It's only a description. Okay? Yes, he does.
So your God Allah have a body, and your God Allah have legs, and your God Allah have a shin, and your God Allah have hands, and he have eyes. All what you know, you don't know how they look like. You agree, your mic?
It's not the way you think, okay? It's not the way, like when we mention a foot and it's got five, let's say it's got one toe and it's got all the other rest of the parts, it doesn't mean that God's got it exactly the same. We don't know what God's foot looks like, okay? It's
Sir, but this is mean your God Allah have a foot. I'm not asking you how it's look like. I'm not asking you how many finger there. Your God Allah have a foot. You agree? Your mic.
Look, all I heard about his attributes in the Quran, I don't know if I've heard about a foot, but if Allah says that he's got a foot in the Quran, then yes, he's got a foot. But I didn't hear that in the Quran. All I've heard is he's got, you know, he talks about his attributes, you know, his hands, he talks about he sees things, he hears things. It doesn't mean that he's got ears like ours. Just because he hears things, it doesn't mean that he's got ears exactly the way our ones are. Okay? And I think you should start to get over it.
Okay, so to make things clear, guys, he agreed that his God Allah, he have a body. He have foot, he have eyes, he have hands, he have fingers, he have everything, but it's not the way we think. He don't like a human. He don't look like a human. He don't look like anyone. Okay, maybe he's a monster then. Because anyone don't look like a human, he's a monster. If you don't look like an animals, and you don't look like all the humans, and you don't look like the angels, and you don't look like all the birds, it's mean he is a monster. So your God Allah is a monster. Correct, guys? So you believe in God, he is a monster? Your mic?
How's God going to describe himself? How? He has to describe himself to his creatures, and the only closest way he can describe himself is with some of the features we have. But God says, I am not like my creation in the Quran. He says that clearly, I am not like my creation. And I think God has answered you there. Allah says,
Sir, he is not like his creation as a look, but he have hands. He have legs. Right? Your mic? Which mean he is like his creation. As long he have hands and legs, it's mean he is like me. If the goat don't look like me, it doesn't mean the goat don't have hands and legs. Is that correct, guys? Is that correct? So if your God Allah don't look like me, he look like a cow. So this is not the issue. The issue is your God Allah have a body. and he have have foot, have hands, have mouth. So you are worshiping a God who is not a spirit, he is just a body. And this is mean that your God Allah cannot be everywhere. As long as he have a physical body, he cannot be everywhere. Is that right, guys? And when we say somebody have a physical body, it means he have a physical location. As long as he have a physical location, it means he cannot be everywhere. And your God Allah is no God no more. Your mic.
Describes himself with things that we know of, okay? But I will, however, pass my mic on to Mr. Billionaire because he's probably more